A lot of people don't think it'll happen to them. I never did. Like, you don't see it coming. The kids are freaking out, crying. I'm telling them to come down, just stay in there. We don't know what's going on. And then he starts turning purple, and I'm asking the cops, like, okay, he's still not breathing. Where are you guys? Like, we need somebody, like, now.
We were approached by the Rotary Clubs of Northern Kentucky. They had an interest in putting AEDs in police cruisers, asked if we would be interested, and it was an immediate 100% yes. So we reached out to Avive and said, would you be interested in helping us put AEDs in every police cruiser in Northern Kentucky?
So we got these AEDs through the Rotary Club and through St. Elizabeth. So that day I came on shift at 8 a.m. Our chief had just got them Thursday. And then about noon, we got a call of a 30-year-old man unresponsive on the floor in his basement. The mother, who was in her 60s, 70s, was starting chest compressions. So within probably a 3 to 4 minute period, I was able to get from the police department to this man's home. As soon as I opened it up, the ease of it kind of settled me. It was turn it on, press this button, place these pads, do these compressions. It gave a shock advise.
They shock him, and then my mom's sitting on the steps watching, and they advise, like, hey, maybe you should go upstairs. I don't think you're going to want to see this. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving.
That's when we started getting his heart rate back, and you could feel a pulse. You could see breaths in his throat. So we have this lady who's not medically trained at all. We have me who's not an EMS or a paramedic, both using this, and it was super simple to use. And then EMS was able to come in and keep him stable.
I'm Matthew Harold. I had a cardiac arrest on November 15th and ended up finding out I had coronary artery disease. I thought that was like an older person thing, you know what I mean? Like something that happens to people that are having, strokes or heart problems. Were you sad?
It was scary, huh?
Since then, it's kind of been just a calmness, you know what I mean? Like, I feel better every day because I was able to, like, properly be diagnosed. The AED, too, I was like, once I found out what that was, I was like, shouldn't that kind of be implemented as, like, a normal thing, like, to have on them? Like how you would store water in your house or something like that, fire extinguisher.
We are typically the first responders, the first on scene. The ambulance and fire truck, just being the size that they are, they can't navigate the neighborhoods as quickly as like a police cruiser could. So I mean, there's probably a good 5 to 8 minutes that I was there before the paramedics were even going to be there. But with the AED and having that tool that we've not had before, it's more than just the compressions. It's going to do that body read, and it's going to let us know so that we're not just kind of standing there in the unknown of 1, 2, doing compressions over and over again.
Which is great for the officer to know that they're doing everything they can possibly do, but they're doing the right thing. Peace of mind for our first responders is just incredible.
The importance of us being equipped with that, I think it made the difference on whether or not that man is alive.
The Greater Cincinnati hospitals came together. We were just trying to keep our community as healthy as we possibly could. So we partnered. It was a great partnership with Christ Hospital and the Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky communities.
I thought about the officers running into those scenes, those chaotic scenes, with just their bare hands. And I thought about how often was the solution so close to the problem, right? We knew and we know that we could save lives if we just gave this equipment to those officers. And I knew that we had to try.
I sent an email to the CEO of St. Elizabeth, and within 30 minutes I had a response from the CEO wanting to set up a meeting with us the next day. So it just shows the importance of this project, the importance that it can bring to our community, and how our stakeholders in our community realize the importance of this.
The program that the Rotary Club of Cincinnati has worked with their partners, with their healthcare partners, with corporate sponsors, the whole 9 yards, that's a big chunk of change. But the truth of the matter is, when you do it in a partnership way, the way that the Rotary Club of Cincinnati has done it, it's very reasonable and it's very doable. It's easy to talk about the money and get overwhelmed and say, it's hard. I can tell you, burying a kid is harder. I promise you, it really is.
When I was 14, I had a cardiac arrest. I was in my friend's car with her older brother. So just a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old and then me. And I just passed out in the back seat and had no pulse, nothing like that. They were trying to wave people down. They waved somebody down. He did compressions. Ambulance came, took me to the hospital. I'm here today. It did feel like a full circle moment, like that happened to me so that I can relate to this man, so that we can share our stories and hopefully get more products like this out.
You don't know when you're gonna need it till it does happen. So it'd be just a good thing to have and not need, than need it and not have it. It's not worth losing a person over.
It's something we've said from the beginning, and it's not a matter of if these units will save a life, it's a matter of when.
That gentleman was able to have Christmas with his family, still with us today. The proof is there. There's nothing to debate it.